Greetings, my fellow cigar smokers. I smoked one of these in the previous video, the Azan, and I enjoyed them so much I bought a few more. Come in these nice little tubes, keep them nice and protected. Lovely. What I like about them personally is their flavor is quite what am I trying to say? The staying power of the flavor. It's got I guess you'd call that a long finish. But it's, even after you've puffed the smoke out, you still have it lingering on your palate, which is lovely. Some of the milder cigars I've smoked have diminished flavor as well. As soon as you puff it out, the flavor is just gone. And unfortunately, it's not a lingering experience, which is a shame. But this is it's a lovely, flavorful yet mild cigar. I can smoke an entire cigar in one sitting without getting a nicotine overload, because I don't really smoke enough cigars to build up a decent tolerance. So maybe that should be my New Year's resolution. My wife should smoke less cigarettes and I should smoke more cigars. I like it. Anyway, today I thought I'd share with you a bit of sadness that has befallen me. You may have seen in my previous videos a certain cat, and she was a very beloved part of our family, and when we were forced to move, I was forced to give her away. On a temporary basis, she went to my brother, and he lives in a fairly remote area with lots of space. I was hoping that she'd settle in there and be okay for a few months to maybe a year until we found a better, bigger place, and then she could come back. She seemed to settle in all right, and then after a couple of weeks she just headed outdoors and never came back. And it's been almost a month now. I know cats can disappear and become feral for a bit and then suddenly reappear, but she was a very social cat and she was very, very, very attached to me. So I fear the worst, that she maybe just headed back in the general direction, back towards where she came from, where she thought she came from. I mean, there's a vast amount of wilderness between there and where I live now, so I don't think she would make that journey intact. There are many obstacles in the way, distance being one of them. Also, there are some leopards in the area. If she's out after dark and she strayed far away enough from my brother's house, then she would be an easy snack for a leopard. So I don't know. I don't really have any hopes of her reappearing. If she somehow made it to the highway and someone picked her up, then there could be a small chance that if they took her to a vet, they would scan her neck and find the chip, and on that microchip would be my details, and then I would get contacted. But it's a very, very small chance of that happening. So yeah, I'm quite gutted. She was a really, really special cat. And it's not just because I'm a cat lover, but one of the reasons for people that don't like cats, their main reason for not liking them is that they tend to be antisocial, they tend to be aloof, and they certainly don't come when you call their name. But Toto was an exception. Of all the cats I've known, she was that one exception that she always came when you called her name. I think she had a fear of missing out. She wanted to be there where the action was. She wanted to be a part of everything. Always inquisitive. Very social. And she'd miss me terribly, even if I just, was away for work. When I came home from work in the evenings, as I pulled my vehicle in the parking spot there, she would be there. She would be there waiting for me. So I think she's gone, and that makes me very sad. So I'll just chuck a few clips together, and I appreciate you guys stopping by and kind of just being a part of this, sharing the load of my sadness. But basically this video is more for my benefit. I had a look through some old footage and just relived some good memories. She was a solid part of my channel, and I'm very sorry that she's gone, that she won't be a part of it anymore. So yeah, you don't need them. It's just suckers everywhere you look. Suckers. Toto, it's all your fault. Why didn't you warn me there were suckers? You must tell me these things in time, cat. Oh, somebody is frisky this morning. But it's made from real fur, so hence why the cat loves it. It's an actual, well, not an actual animal, but it was a part of an actual animal, and she knows that. Okay, the plywood shelf is in. As you can see, I've wrapped it up in aluminium foil. It's not glued on, it's just wrapped around and sort of pressed down. And the reason for this is the wood will get damp, the temperatures will get quite high in here, and you don't want the resin or glue between the layers of plywood leaching out and tainting your tobacco. So kilns built out of plywood is a no-no. This is just a small piece I'm using for a shelf, but I've wrapped it up in foil just to make sure. Get off there. No, get off. Yes, any kind of box-like object is intensely interesting for a cat. Okay, fine, get on there. Test it out. You like? She likes. There's a cat in my kiln. Are you done? Toto, are you done? Are you done, little kitsy witsy? Anyway, here's to Toto. A damn fine cat. Gone, but not forgotten. Not for a long time. Anyway, thanks guys for stopping by. Catch you in the next video.